How's everyone going? Get on in here, get on in. I'm going to do a lovely live stream today. I can feel the good energy of this live. I feel like it's going to be very exciting. And I don't have any pre-orders at the moment. I do have a request for a world prediction read. I'm going to see what I can do about that as we move into the live. I might have to do a different video and do a coffee cup for that one. Yeah, because often with the world predictions, we see things in the coffee cup that you might not see anywhere else. Hi everybody. Hi Michi. Hi Venusian. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining everyone. Thanks for the likes on arrival and everything else. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you being here. It's great to see everybody. Hi, hi. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? You've been having an exciting pre-Christmas time. Yeah. I might just pull a few cards. I did have a request from Goddess 33 to do a prediction for the United States and Canada, what's coming up. Just in general, if anything specific. She didn't say anything specific, so if anything's coming up. Does anyone have any topics they want to ask for the, it's my lovely green-eyed snake. Yeah, for the US and Canada, what do you want to know? What is burning on your mind that you want to know about? Is there something specific that's going on? Something going on? Hi JD, how are you? Thank you for the donation. General love for 2026. Okay, let's go straight into the super chats, everyone. I also wanted to welcome any new people and did a shout out for anyone who's new or newly subscribed to the channel and new in the chat. If you do want a yes or no question, I did put that out there that I do a yes or no card for you to welcome you into the group and the energy. So welcome, welcome everyone. Yeah. So if there is anyone new, just do a shout out where you're from and your name and a question, yes or no answer, and I'll pull you a card. How is everyone? Okay, general love for 2026 for JD. JD, what's going on? Let's have a look at JD. How is everything, JD? Just had one of my lovely corporate clients in San Jose told me that my prediction came true. He got one of the top jobs in Amazon. So, yeah. So these things come about. Yep. So congratulations to him. I won't mention any names. Thank you, Venusian. Come on in. Yeah, you have to be subscribed to ask a question. So you've got to hit that subscribe notification bell for the lives and join us. And sometimes you will get a message through somebody else's reading as well. Okay, let's have a look for JD. Love for 2026. Let's have a look for love for 2026 for JD. Okay, I got a flipping card. Dark male. Somebody with dark hair, dark eyes. Not necessarily dark skin, but could be darker than lighter for his cultural background. Hi Mystique, how are you? Making meatloaf. Excellent. You'd be good to start dating, JD. Exactly. Well, you know, you can just be open, you know, and the best way to meet someone is in person through something that involves groups, hobbies, things that are dominated by the opposite sex or the sex that you want to be attracting in, and anything interesting like golf, chess. Could it get me if you're into chess or some sort of board games or going to fancy places, hotels, hotel lobbies, business breakfasts, things like that, lunches, and also things like It's Just Lunch is a good website, I think, or Table for Six. Some of you are in different countries. I think they've got that in Australia, Table for Six, or It's Just Lunch. You can meet new people in your age group, or speed dating. That way you can see somebody in person. Depends what your target is. You've got to work out what your target is, and so you don't waste any time. The guys online these days are just not living up to their expectations or anything. And I think they're just good at playing, you know. I think they're good at playing. I think they're good at telling people what they want to hear. And that could go both ways. It could go also for some women as well. And to be open to, you know, dating different people from different age groups and different backgrounds, etc. Okay, we've got the mature man here. He's on the outcome. He seems to have a house, so that is going to be significant. It's saying to take yourself out of being shy or withholding or holding back or being invisible and step out. I feel like it's going to be somebody who is a neighbor or in the neighborhood, or you might hear about this person through people in your local area or local circles. You feel like the clock's ticking. The short term is clock ticking and can be a short-term fling, but I feel like you want long-term. So that is, that could be a warning just to say, you know, you've got to screen these people, you know, to see what they're like. I think Love is Blind is an interesting show because sometimes some of the couples look like they're on the page to begin with, and then they fizzle out really quickly. So, and the ones that you don't think are going to make it. So sometimes you just got to screen, or just, you know, do your due diligence about working out, you know, what that person's about, what a person's about. Don't get involved with anyone too quickly is a good way to go as well. Okay, you've got the mature man and the young male. Could be the same person. He could be sporty, likes cars, is youthful for his age. If you like dancing, there's something here with dancing or putting somebody on a pedestal. He might put you on a pedestal, or you might put him on a pedestal, or being seen by someone. I feel it's through friends, networking and groups, because you've got the neighborhood card, the gossip card and the friendship card, through friends, acquaintances and groups. And also there's a travel. Somebody might like to travel, or he might travel for work. He could be somebody who travels a lot, or he likes to travel. But the key ingredient for this person, I feel like he's got a house. I feel like he's got a freestanding house. Yep, single family home on a plot of land. So that's what I feel like he's got, yeah? So I don't feel it's an ex. No, we don't have exes here. We don't have past lives. We don't have past life. We don't have exes here in the read. No. I feel it's somebody new. If there was an ex circling, he could come back around for a fling, seeing that it is the short-term card. That could be him. All right. Okay. Online is a mess, yeah. Cash App from Venusian. Thank you, Venusian. Hallelujah. Yes. Let's have a look. Energy around future love partner and timeline. Okay. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. future love and timeline. If you do want to donate offline, you're welcome to do that through the link that's been pinned through my website, or you can donate here, $5 USD or more per question, per topic. Okay, let's have a look, Venusian. Energy around future love partner and the timeline. Good question about the timeline. Okay, let's do a timing reading for that one. Future love partner. Venusian, December, moving forward into 2026. I'm getting a word that sounds like collection, collective. Could be something to do with this guy, collection, collective, or a C initial. There we go. Okay, well, it looks like there's somebody coming inside the next month. Introductions, meeting through groups or networking. Could be a dark male, dark hair, dark eyes. You've got lots of options though, and you've got an entrepreneur. Somebody who's a boss, entrepreneur, somebody who has a lot of pull, a lot of sort of success. I'm getting the word stamina as well. That's going into maximum 4 months out, but you might meet him sooner than later. You've got lots of options here with the dating queen. So that could be when he comes in with the dating queen. Lots of options. You might have the dark male, could be different to the ice king. He might come in now around the holidays, coming into January. And then you've got a new love, somebody that you haven't met before, totally new. Yeah, I feel like it's unfolding in the new year, coming into March. I'm getting March around it. March. Yeah, March, April, May, June. Yeah, you don't like starting from scratch either. You know, it's like a lot of energy, a lot of work. I want to pull a clarifier on the wallflower. Yes, because you don't. Okay, destiny. You know that there's somebody out there for you, and you know that you're going to put yourself in the right places and situations to attract that person. I feel like you're going to meet somebody by luck, chance, and destiny. This card here is the one where you meet somebody when you least expect it, when you're just popping out and doing you, and that is when you'll probably meet the person. I'm also seeing parties as well. So you might get invited to a party, an event, a celebration, a house party even. There's lots of action and activity I feel coming off the holidays, and I do feel like you've got a new person coming in. Anything around dancing, being seen, being put on a pedestal. Anything else we need to know about the Ice King? That could be that Canadian country. Yeah, he might seem a little bit cool, calm and collected, a bit controlled. It can also be a message about taking back your control or not allowing him to control you. He might come across as being somebody controlled. I don't feel he's controlling, but I feel like he could be controlled. And I do feel like you're getting rid of this karma from the past, new opportunities coming in. And an honest connection, a true love connection. So that's good. So don't allow this person to put you off with first impressions, because the first impression might be a bit cold. Okay. All right. Did we have anything we want to know about the United States? Okay. I don't know what. I know that Tammy said she had a couple of questions, but I'm not sure where she is. I know Tammy was meant to come in. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's do the general reading about the job market in the United States. Okay. The job market. It's really bad. Yeah. I feel like I'm just getting a vision of people sitting on their hands. I don't know if things have been stopped because of political situations, or there's government or local government sitting on their hands, or state government or something like that. They're not moving forward. Let's have a look. General reading collective. Energies for the United States and Canada, mainly the United States. We'll see what Canada might come into the picture. Okay, there's definitely a transformation going on, and I'm going to open kind of up the energies to whatever comes in, job market and otherwise, because I feel like something else can come through. There's a lot of politicians or people sitting on their hands. They're kind of, their hands are tied, or they're not, they're waiting for something to happen before they can move forward with certain programs or certain things that they have planned. I feel like the end of the year is sort of closing out a cycle. The writing is going to be on the wall. Definitely in January, there's going to be a lot of evidence in January of what's going on. Through the upheaval, new starts have to happen, and that's why things have been slow. It's like we're waiting for the crash and burn with the tower. Like things need to crash and burn before they can be resurrected with the tower. There's going to be more import-export going on. There's going to be something happening here to do with more import-export, overseas jobs. There could even be more jobs taking calls. You know, when the call centers used to be foreign based, they might now be stateside. That's what I'm seeing here. They could be turning that around. So a lot of these call centers that have been set up, there could be some different movement around that. A lot of people are going to be looking offshore. A lot of people are going to be looking internationally for jobs. A lot of people are kind of waiting it out, sitting things out, because something's going to crumble and transform, but it's just a matter of time, and I feel like it's a shorter time frame than a longer time frame. Yeah, they need to bring the call centers back to the US, and also the manufacturing and everything. So all of this takes a bit of time. I do feel there's going to be a big shift in February. February, March is showing up. I feel like there's a shift in February. Getting all the I's dotted and the T's crossed is what I'm seeing as well. People getting their ducks in a row. Yeah. Sorting things out. Some of you might be getting backup plans in general. Yeah, making backup plans. So there could be, you know, 1, 2, or 3 backup plans in the mix here. Yeah, in the mix. Let's pull a card on the Emperor. Clarify. Okay, opening the road. Okay, so slowly but steady trying to open the road financially for financial success. So there is a movement here of new beginnings. So we've got the Page of Rods, the Knight of Pentacles. So it's not so much a new beginning, but it's a road opening, and you're going to start to see things flowing. That's a definite yes, I feel. I feel like, you know, a lot of people are thinking that things are going to get really bad, or in general with the world. I think if things do get bad, they'll go through a resurrection, or they might not change, you know, they might not change as much as people think they're going to change. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Okay, Momoko, how are you, my dear, from Japan? Welcome, welcome. Is anyone new and watching and would like a free yes or no question? You're welcome to jump in and do a free yes or no if you're a new subscriber. Okay, let's have a look and see. Happy Friday. Sungaya, happy Friday. How are you? That's awesome, Misty. I hope you're doing well. How's everything going in the apartment and the cooking and everything? And the holiday run, the holiday stuff. Okay, let's have a look. For Momoko, do I get to work for my current job till May, or does the contract end in January? They told me it may get extended. The person on maternity leave wants to extend it. Okay. I feel like it's going to get extended. We're going to do, I'll do a time tarot reading for you, but let's just do a pendulum to start. Is Momoko's job going to get extended? Looks like it's a yes, Momoko. And they should be able to tell you sooner than later. I mean, I suppose we're still not quite halfway through December. I feel like you're going to know by the end of the month, but I know that's cutting it pretty fine. Okay, job cycle for Momoko. What's going on? Job cycle for Momoko. What's going on? Okay. Job cycle for Momoko. What's going on? Super chats are open, everybody. Welcome to get your super chats in. Momoko, what's going on? Job cycle. Let's do a timing on this one. Timing tarot. Okay, I got victory here, so I do. That's a flipping card. So I do feel like things are going to be in your favor. But you want to know, so that you want to know if you're going to leave, so then you're going to apply for something new. You know, you might start looking for something just in case, to have it up your sleeve. You never know what you might find. I do feel you're going to get more money. There's more money coming in and it's looking really good. So December, January, February, you might be getting more options, more money and more offers here in February. Things are looking really good in December. There could be I feel like the person on maternity leave, she doesn't know how long she wants to be away for. It's like she's a bit indecisive. She doesn't know if she wants to be away, extend for 2 months or 4 months. They might make you some sort of an offer that you feel, okay, I can deal with that. I'm going to look at that. But you're going to get other options coming in, I feel, in February. So keep your eye out in February and March, because I feel like that could be your time to shift gears. Like you could get another offer, another situation. It could be with them. It could be another contract. This person may not even come back at all. I don't know if that's possible, but she may not want to come back at all. Okay. There could be a shuffle, an upheaval. They might still want to keep you for something, or move around, or move her around. I don't know. Thanks for the cash app, Sungaya. Yeah, so you're going to get your wishes fulfilled, and it's going to be for May, June, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, May to June, wishes fulfilled. So if there is some sort of, like you do last until around May, then you're going to get whatever it is that you feel like you want. There's a nice bit of money here for you as well. There's more options and choices. Just look at different hidden clauses and things like that that could pop in around summer. If there's another offer coming to you in summertime, look behind the scenes to see what that offer is about, because it could be a little bit contrived, or it could be a little bit contrived, or in an environment that you just don't want to be in. Yeah, so I feel like there's more offers here. Some of them are good, some of them are not as good as others, but you're going to take the ones that you want, and you've got a lot of aces here. So the aces are about winning, and this did flip as well. So you've got the 4 aces, the Ace of Cups, Pentacles, Rods, and Swords. So you've got victory here. No matter which way you look at it, which way you cut it, which way you cut the slice of bread, it's going to be cut, and you've got the victory. And you are going to be seen for your talents. There's more abundance and finance coming in. It's looking actually quite lucrative. I don't know what it is that you're going to get into or continue with, but it is looking lucrative. So if staying there permanently, if she doesn't come back, it looks different because it might be more lucrative. You might get more benefits or something like that. Or if you get a different offer that takes you somewhere else, because you will get offers, and it's up to you to choose which one you think is the best, then whatever other offer comes in, you're going to wait for the one to hit the spot, like hit the right note with you, and it will be a nice financial benefit with that, okay, and conditions. All right. Venusian has her oils available for those of you who want your oils. Are they dating oils, or they are pheromone oils, attraction oils, bringing them in. You're looking for jobs elsewhere as well. Okay, Momoko-san. Yeah, good. Yeah, good, because I don't feel like you're going to be desperate at all. I feel like it's going to be very smooth sailing for you. Maybe some of you should go and work in Japan. Yeah, I feel it's going to be smooth sailing for you, whichever way you cut it. Japan is really one of the hottest places, like interesting #1 destinations of so many travelers. They just love going to Japan. It's really like, it's super safe, it's super nice, and there's so many people that travel there. The cruises that go to Japan are always like, you know, booked up really quickly in the travel business. Yeah, so a lot of Americans go there, a lot of Canadians go there, a lot of Australians go there, and other people as well, like from all over the world. They just love Japan, love going to Japan. It's really become extremely popular in the last few years at the very least. Okay, Sungaya sent a cash app. Thank you, Sungaya. I don't know if I got the question though. Sungaya, okay. Do we have the question, Sungaya, or did you send it to me on the email? Let me just check the email first. Okay. Can't see anything on the email there, so Pop your question in, Sungaya, because if I flip over to, oh, there we go. We just wanted to know what ancestors want you to know for now. Okay, good question. Passed over people. Is there anyone specific you want to connect with? Passed over people or ancestors in general? That's okay about your phone. Yeah, not a problem. Hi, Tammy. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. We'll do Sungaya, then Misty, and then JD is on the roll as well. So coming down the list, Misty, you might have to block your mother. I know it sounds really extreme, but you know, she's too much. You might have to block her. She's probably gone on an out of town trip shopping. Okay, your aunt showed up in your dream the other day. Oh, that's nice. Sungaya's aunt. Okay, I'm just getting the word poppy seeds, something to do with poppy seeds, poppies. Pop off, maybe. Pop off. Somebody might be popping off. Anything for Sungaya from spirit, from the aunt? She's giving me like magenta, magnificent, magenta, M sounding name, P sounding name. Oh, she came to you before the marriage and told you that not to do it. Okay. She's giving me lots of flowers, marigolds, poppies. Thanks, Bella. I feel like you're going to be offered something, Sungaya, and it's not going to be up to standard. You're going to feel like, I don't really know if I like that or not. It's not really correlating. I'm also getting a name George or Georgia, or the state of Georgia, something around Georgia or George. You feel stuff is about to pop off for some reason. Yeah, she was good at protecting you and uplifting you. Yeah, I feel like she's sending you lots of love. The flowers usually from spirit are a lot of love. She's definitely in close contact communication with you. You've got a direct line with her. I do feel like she comes in through your dreams. You've got your dreams here. There is a man coming in around you. I feel like she's trying to send you a man. King of Cups, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And there's victory here. So by refusing something, you've got victory coming in. So by clearing the decks of these things that are no longer serving you, or that you don't want to do, or that you don't want to be around or to have, then things are opening up, as in the universe loves a space, a gap to fill, to create a space. And that usually happens quite nicely. Okay. So creating a space doesn't necessarily mean that you've got other men there. It's just saying she might be trying to send you in the right man. Could be in, if you're still married, it could be a lawyer. It could be, I don't know, I'm getting a doctor as well. Somebody very helpful. Somebody that wants to help you. He could be a doctor or a lawyer. He might actually be from a foreign country. He could be working like as a doctor where you are, but he's from somewhere else. He could be from Africa. I came across an African doctor the other day. You know, a lot of people who in Africa, like Africa, different countries in Africa, whether they're from Ghana or wherever they're from, they get, if they don't want to live in their country anymore, they just take their whole family and they immigrate. Yeah, there's something quite international about this person. She's trying to line something up for you. And she's telling me not to listen to any nonsense from people or deceptions, delusions, etc. Oh, doctor's appointment. Okay. Yeah, you might meet a doctor or somebody at the doctor's surgery. So just keep your eye out at the doctor clinic. Okay. Patience is going to pay off. Thanks for that, Sungaya. Much appreciated. Okay. Let us know about your oils, Venusian, as well. You're welcome to share. Elle, thank you for donating through my website. And we're going to do Coming Down to You, Tammy, as well as Misty and TP. We'll do Misty and then TP. December to December. You know, your mother's lost control, and also she never really had control to begin with, did she? That's the whole thing. But she knows that you're making money. She knows that your daughter's making money, and she wants some of it. But she didn't even allow you to cook at her house, so she's quite delusional and she's very relentless. She's going to keep harassing you until the cows come home. She's just going to keep harassing you. Yeah. You don't have to answer her. Yeah, you don't have to answer her. You can just distance yourself. Or you could change your number. That's another thing you could do. Don't tell her your business either, because she could put you under a bus or a train. So don't tell her your business. Don't tell her anything about the lease. Don't let her know your business. Don't explain anything to you. She's got audacity to be asking you to give her money when she knows that you're no longer living there and, you know, you've moved everything out, haven't you? Just make sure you've moved everything out. You've taken everything out of there. Because she might be holding that to say, well, you've still got stuff here, so you're still a tenant, you know? So, no, I would be move everything out. Don't keep 1 foot here and 1 foot there. Don't be the, you know, the liberalizing, trying to be the peacemaker. Yeah, don't tell her anything. No. She could report you. She could put you under the bus. She could get you, you know, she could get you, and give her the keys back as well. Give her the keys back. And because if she thinks that you're still a tenant, then that's why she's asking for money. If you're no longer a tenant, you've moved everything out, then, and you've given the keys back, then she has no right to ask you for money. She's got no rights, because she could take you to a claims court or something like that to try to get money out of you. I wouldn't put anything past her. Oh, your niece is about to have a baby. Okay. And she's living with your mother right now. Well, you know, it's not, none of this is your problem. You know, you don't want to get caught up in this family drama. Yeah. None of this is your problem. And if your daughter's better at talking to her than you are, like she's better at negotiating things, just get her to do it. The Aries will put her straight, you know. Oh, that's right. Your dad took the key when you won't go to his church. Okay. Well, make sure there's someone there when you pick up the rest of your stuff, and then just like go. Like, don't look back. Just go. You know, I think she's done enough damage. You know, and you can keep you know you can keep civil from a distance, but don't give her any information whatsoever. No, you've been in too. Yeah, let your daughter talk to her. Yeah, you've been in indecisive minds. They always bring church into it. Oh, they always bring church into it. Some guy says, yeah. Okay. I don't know why your mother is just being so demanding. It usually Aries women are quite independent. They're very she's definitely got an addiction, and she could also be a narcissist as well. Yeah, don't worry about it, Misty. Just keep focusing on you and moving forward. Don't give her any money. Save your money. You need your money for other things, you know, like to pay off your car and your next property and all of that sort of stuff. You know, life is difficult as it is. You don't need to be supporting your mother when she's got a pension, she's got a husband, you know, she's not alone, she's not broke, she's not on the streets, she's not starving. She's got ways of getting what she needs and what she wants. She's just trying to extort money from everybody. Yeah, she's trying to extort. Yeah. And she's not only doing it to you, she'll do it to your daughter, but I don't think your daughter is going to buy into it or, you know, run with it. And she's doing it to your sisters as well. Yeah, she's got a hoarding and a spending problem. This is what I'm saying. It's like she's got an addiction. She needs more. She's like the South Node, you know. It's like the snake without the head. They just keep on wanting more and wanting more and wanting more, and they can't think. Okay, so you've got celebrations coming up, new directions going into new directions. This is from January. So January, you're making a decision. I feel you're balancing out some money as well. Celebrating something new in February, going in new directions in March. The road's opening in April. And big wins coming in May. Big wins. Feeling like the tide is definitely turning. You've got things moving in a very nice direction. Feel like things are really turning in your favor. Some guy is popping off. She's popping off. 2 cents. You give her a Christmas card with 2 cents in it. Or maybe get some like fake money from the dollar store and put like fake money in it. Yeah. No, I wouldn't taunt the dragon. Yeah, I wouldn't taunt the dragon. No. No. Materialism hidden behind the church. Yeah. Wouldn't taunt the dragon. You are going to think about this trip you're doing in June. You could actually go in June. I feel like you're contemplating this trip with your daughter in June. I'm not sure if you'll go or not, but you're definitely weighing it all up. But I do see you living somewhere, you know, getting your own lease or getting on the lease or getting your own lease in June. I feel like June is a pivotal month. And because I'm seeing the flowers and the grass and the fields, it's almost like you've got a view. You could have a view of like a lake pool or a lake or sort of like a garden or an open grass area. You might go to Cali, yeah. You might. I feel like you will at some point. Yeah, I don't think it's going to break the bank. And that's what you're saving up for as well. You've got a lot of money coming in the fourth quarter of 2026 and a lot of wins, a lot of accomplishments, achievements, victories, starting very much from the beginning of the year, but also from July, August, September. It's also looking extremely good. New beginnings, new starts. A lot of it's to do with money and it's very successful. Okay. Sungay is definitely standing up for you, Misty. Definitely standing up for you. She said stand up for yourself. We'll come down to your charms in a bit. We'll do TP, and everybody, I'd love it if you would share to your favorite person or people the playlist of the astro predictions for 2026. YouTube are no longer pushing out my videos for whatever reason, and some of them on TikTok went really well and some of them didn't, like Taurus. There's always some signs that don't go very well. Taurus, Gemini, there's just some people that don't watch videos or the astrology. Yeah, horoscopes. So please, for sun, moon and rising, just share out to your people like the playlist for the, I put the link in the comment section, in the notes section. Yeah, you can just share the whole link so they can look at their sun, moon and rising. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. Okay, JP. Is there any guy, single guy, that you're interested in you at the gym? Will you meet anyone at the gym who's single, interested in you? Do a walkthrough first and pick up the energy of the guys going there. Do a walkthrough and see who's there, TP. Sometimes, you know, meeting a guy at the gym is not the ideal situation, you know, because they're there just to do their workouts and stuff. And often people don't want to have relationships with other people at the gym because they have to see them all the time. You know, you could make some friendships. I feel like there could be something going on here. Yeah, there is a partnership coming in and a romance, somewhere that you've been before. So if you were a member there before, it could be where you went before, or a trip down memory lane, somewhere that you've been before. It could be somewhere that you grew up, or somewhere where you went to school. You were a member there before. That's good. So you like it there, and you like the guys there, but I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. I remember you going to a gym before a year ago and there was a guy that you liked. Yeah, I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, but there's a chance of meeting someone. Yes, I'm not sure exactly where you're going to meet him. You've got the Two of Cups, which is excellent. It could be at the gym. I don't know if you're doing a class or a boot camp or something like that, but I'm seeing like somebody who does a boot camp. So this guy could be into fitness, but he may or may not be doing it at your gym, but I feel like the guy is into fitness as well. Yeah, so you're kind of going down the right lane, but I would also expand your horizons if you're wanting to meet somebody. People who are wanting to meet people, you've got to really put yourself out there into groups, whatever's happening in your community, meetup groups, singles events, speed dating, etc., and just see who's out there. Yep. Okay. All right. I got a donation from Elle. Any messages regarding your mother's health? Was that the one that you wanted me to ask before about? And you said that she had one problem, but I also saw that there was a circulation problem with the legs. something with diabetes related, but she might not be a diabetic, but a warning of diabetes or something to do with leg circulation. I'm getting drawn to the knees and the legs. That's good TP. Yeah, trying to just be fit, exactly, and getting new friendships is a good idea. L. Let's have a look at your mother's health, see what's coming in. Oh, how long ago did she have a knee surgery? Oh, several months. So yeah, it takes a while to heal, and it can make her immobile as well. Okay, 6 months, all right. She is kind of battling on, like she's kind of trying to make, you know, trying to do the best, trying to make things happen. She's trying to take steps in the right direction, if you know what I mean. But I don't think I just don't feel like she's got a lot of energy. She also wants to travel. She wants to, you know, she wants to go somewhere before the end of her life. She wants to go somewhere that she might have been before, or somewhere that she wants to visit that she's been to before, but she's tired. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of energy. I do feel like she could be on the borderline of diabetes and breathing, something to do with breathing. Type 2, okay. Yeah, she's just not in the best shape, but she is kind of battling on. She's definitely battling on. I think it was somebody else's mother somebody else who wanted me to do a reading on their mother. Yeah, so it's similar to, yeah, I know I'm picking up on your mother, but I remember who it is now. She does have a good doctor. She does have a good doctor. She does want to go back somewhere down memory lane that she's been before. Yeah, like, I don't know, somewhere where she grew up or somewhere where she visited quite a while ago, a long time ago, that she really liked, or visit someone. Hawaii, maybe, yes. Somewhere where she likes. It could be the weather. It could be that she does better in better weather. The outcome here is strength. So even though there might be some delays, it's got strength as the outcome. So it's looking like her health could improve, even if it is, you know, for a period of time. And she might have the strength to go to Hawaii and to go somewhere that she wants to go to. Yeah. I feel like she's taking this on board, like she's taking on the responsibility of it. She's taking it on board. So I don't know if she's doing all of her recovery things that she needs to do, like exercises and things. But she seems to be okay. Even though she's not that great, she seems to be okay. All right. The diabetes is the thing that kind of pops up, and also circulation, which is connected to diabetes. All right, let's have a look at Tammy. 6 cards. January to May. Hi Tammy, how are you? Good to hear from you. All right. Do we have any new people? Welcome, Elle. Welcome, welcome. Let's have a look at him. Oh, did I miss you, Misty? Or are you coming up soon? Okay. The charm throw. Can I get 6 cards, January to May? Let's have a look for Tammy. January to June. I can't count either. Yeah, January to June. Let's have a look for Tammy. Was there a Roger? Why do I get Roger with you? Was there a Roger? Or somebody on a two-way radio? Truck driver. Somebody driving trucks. Wants to connect with you or reach out to you. Could be somebody in spirit who had a two-way radio. Ah. Was he on the road a lot? Robert, there you go. Yeah, that's more like it. Your ex in town was a truck driver. What ex is that, Tammy? Is that Jim? Have you broken up with Jim or you're still with him? Haven't heard about Jim for a while. Well, you've got some nice relationship energy coming in January. That's looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, your ex-boyfriend from when you were in your 20s. Ah. Somebody on the other side wants to get your attention. Or this Robert might try to come back in or circle back around or something. You've got a trip coming up and I do feel like you're moving forward or moving on or taking a leap of faith around April, May. So coming to the end of the school year, you might be taking a leap of faith. You could be going on a trip around spring break. You're still going to be confused or indecisive, I think, about leaving the job. We've got the King of Rods. Fire sign energy around June. Has Jim offered you anything extra, anything more? Because I think that came up on the last reading. 4 of Rods. Just clarify that one. Okay. You're going to have a realization about relationships or relationship that you're in January. And let's have a look at the King of Rods. Okay, he's still very tied to his kids, his past, his children, but he's not well. Okay. Yeah. And the 8 of Swords. I do feel like he cares about you a lot, but he doesn't have a lot to offer because of his health. That's really it, isn't it? Okay. You're confused about financial movements, financial directions, and you are going to work it out. You might be looking at getting a lump sum. You might be looking at retirement. You're going to be sorting things out between now and March about a new direction to go in. You definitely got a shift. There's a shift coming up for you, I feel, in looking like April, May. There's a move, a shift, a new direction, a new leap of faith. Even if you don't move physically, you could move out of the school or move into retirement or something like that. Yep. Okay, thanks, Tammy. Going to have a short break, everybody, a short break. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Intermission. You're so tired, Tammy. I'll answer you in a sec. Most welcome. I'm back, guys. Okay. What does Tammy say? Oh, they interview you again and then nothing. Which one was Tarrant County? Was that the one in San Antonio or Dallas? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pisces Moon, for the Cash App. Thank you so much. Fort Worth. Oh. God, what's wrong with these people? But you said that the money wasn't very good though. Maybe they're trying to lowball like the applicants and try to find somebody for really low money or something. Yeah, I'm going to do a charm for Mystique. Jim is around you but not well. You're so tired. Yeah, you don't really need to take on all of this. Yeah, the money wasn't right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of heavy, you know, like this caretaker energy. It's just too much sometimes. Sometimes you just have to take your hands off it, you know. Let's do a charm for Misty. Oh, that's not a very big one, is it? Okay. You've got a J, J-A-Y, V-J, W-Y, two Y's, A, A-J as well, T-J, you've got a T as well, Tijuana. I don't know if you're going to Tijuana. I feel like you're going to travel somewhere. I don't know, I just get that feeling. You've got T-A, T-A-A, which is that old airline, TAA, if anyone remembers that one. What were they called? Trans Airline Aviation or something, TAA Airlines. Okay. Getting the message for love or money. I still feel like you're going to go to New Orleans for some reason to do something there, to check it out, to, yeah, do something somewhere. You and your daughter might be putting together a plan, you know, how you do this catering and stuff like that. You might be looking at a plan of somewhere to go where you can do that quite nicely, and it might be even on a bigger scale. You're definitely learning and being very wise. You've got love here, love floating on air, butterflies and feathers, feeling very connected to your spiritual self and your higher power, getting more downloads, feeling like you're doing your meditation, whether that's in your kitchen. You know, some people get meditation from movement and stuff like that, or from other types of meditation, swimming. Okay. Oh, well, you've definitely gotten rid of the snakes. You've gotten rid of the eyes, the evil eyes, and you have tied things up nicely in a bow. Yeah, you've tied things up nicely in a bow, and I feel like it's something to do with that energy of your mother. It's like you've tied things up nicely, and you've kind of like, I don't know if you've been doing spells, getting rid of stuff, energy, but you've gotten rid of her. You've gotten rid of her energy. She can feel it. You do have a nice potential person coming in around you. Potential marriage partner, marriage material. somebody different. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting pulled to New Orleans. It could be from there. I'm going to get some charms as well, Tammy. Yeah, I was thinking you might want a charm. Yeah, you're getting rid of stuff. Misty, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, driving is you can also get downloads driving, absolutely. That's right, Misty. Yeah, okay, let's have a look for Tammy. Charms for Tammy. Nice little candle for Tammy. Ooh, I've got 2 snails here. These are my feng shui snails. And they're good for setting up things. Sometimes they're jade, so the lucky jade. Slow and steady wins a race, and you've got protection with the snails as well. And they could be directing you into a new tangible type of a lucky jade energy for this next phase, because especially from the Chinese New Year. Have a look and see, because sometimes they will give you tips and tricks of what to put where. So there was one year that I had to put 2 snails somewhere in my house, and in a specific position. That's why I've got the snails. It was like the remedy for that particular year. So we're going into the year of a horse next year, which is usually the end of January. The Chinese New Year takes effect. But you might get into feng shui for some reason, Tammy. I don't know why I'm kind of fixated on that a little bit, but I feel like you could get into it a little bit. You might be doing some clearing, some decluttering, getting something organized, moving stuff around, opening up spaces, getting a water feature. I think for Cancerians, it's nice to have a water feature. Okay, you've got nice money here as well. Lump sum of money. You are going to do that thing with your tutoring, or something like that is going to be very, very good for you. I don't know if that's got something tied in with your retirement, but that's going to be very good. I got the word doctorate, but I think you're already a doctorate, aren't you? Okay, so we've got feathers and we've got leaves falling. Okay, wings. Transformation with the wasp. Yeah, you feel like something is going to happen to Jim. It could happen around autumn, the fall. Transformation. It's kind of like you're waiting for him to maybe transition so you can be free. I know that sounds weird. It might not even happen very quickly, but could happen at any time. I mean, things happen all the time, don't they? You've got luck here with a 4-leaf clover. You've got the lovely lucky snails, the jade snails, and the coin. So I do feel like you're on the up and up. You might get a water feature that's like a lotus pond or something like that, a koi fish thing or a lotus thing, pond. All right, so we've got CV, Victor, Vika, TK, Q, D, Don, DO, J, DOJ. DOJ means something, doesn't it? XDW. WD. WD is like a, reminds me of Texas. I don't know why. WD. I think that's why you've been trying to move, is because you feel like the only way to get away from Jim is to move to get a job somewhere else or something. Like an excuse to leave. And once you're retired, you feel like you're not going to be able to get away from him. You're going to have to sit it out. Yeah, I wouldn't hold that. I would just say, okay, you do you, Tammy. Yeah. Caddy, Texas. Is there C-A-T-Y? Yeah, you feel like I need an excuse. Caddy, Texas. Vancouver. You might take a trip out of a cruise out of Vancouver, maybe up to Alaska or something. You might be thinking about an Alaskan cruise. Oh, you've got TX here as well. We've got Texas, and WD is Fort Worth. That's F. Isn't there a DW or a WD somewhere in Dallas? Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Is that the airport? What's the airport code for Dallas? You've got Texas here, Caddy, VC, something to do with a vicar. I think that you're going to have a message. Yeah, DFW. DFW, that's it. Got a DW. The F's missing, but that's still the, still the energy. DFW. Yeah, I often get airline codes like DXB for Dubai, DFW. Got a JO, a John. There's some sort of vicar, I feel like, or somebody from the church who's going to reach out to you. It could be somebody around your mother or a friend of your mother. Could be a vicar or something like that. They could be just doing a shout out to you or something. Nothing major, I don't think. Yeah, where's Caddy, Texas? That's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? And then we've got the airport in Dallas. So something coming up, Tammy. Something coming up. Well, Caddy, Texas is in Houston. Ooh. So it's giving us the big the big cities. Last call, everybody. Let's do a last call. I'm going to have a look at the map, Tammy. Let's have a look at the map. Something here, Texas. There's somewhere else that I was thinking of. You might get an offer in somewhere in Houston as well. You put Caddy in and Caddy Perry comes up. That's hilarious. Okay. Let me have a look at this, Caddy, Texas. Could be somebody from there. I would just keep that in mind. Could be somebody from there, a connection. I think there's a nice community out there. I think there's a new area of Houston that's kind of like a nice area. I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like there's something there. Something there. Yeah, something there. Jace. So what else have we got? J. Got TX. Yeah, you could be just looking around Texas for something else. You've got Texas very much. Oh, we've got the rings. Sorry, the rings. Yep. Do the rings for Tammy. Okay. You've also turned away the evil eye. You've got snake. You've got somebody who's a little bit jealous of you, who could be jealous of your success, jealous of your situation, your house, your home. Could be family. Could be somebody that you're related to. There could be somebody jealous. But you've turned away a lot of evil eyes as well, and snakes. Yeah, and you've got the nice ring as well that was left by itself, so that's nice. So I do really feel, Tammy, that you are going to have this third husband. Yeah, I do really feel that you are, but I don't know, I'm kind of getting somebody who could be from a rural area, cowboy style, ranch style, somebody who might have been on a ranch, might be going into retirement or selling his ranch, something like that. Somebody who just wants to have a nice time, travel, do something fun. Cowboys, yes. Yeah, and also somebody who wants to go to Vancouver and go on a cruise. That's a great port to go on a cruise, out of Vancouver or Seattle, but you normally go into Vancouver anyway. It's a lovely city, Vancouver. I wonder if there's something coming up around Waco, Texas. It's like this, I'm kind of thinking about somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Like a city in the middle of nowhere. So there could be someone from Waco. Caddy is kind of on its own as well, so even though it's kind of on the outskirts of, yeah, Houston. Anyway, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, Tammy. And we've got Misty. Waco is growing. It could be an interesting spot. You might get a job offer there. There could be something. But you don't really want a job though, do you, Tammy? You want to go into retirement, or you'll decide what you want to do, but you might need an excuse to get out to get out of where you are. You could even just go up and rent there or something. Meet a cowboy and then go cruising. Yep. Okay. But, you know, the teaching game is just exhausting, so you might not want to do it anymore. Right off into the sunset with a cowboy, exactly. Maybe that there's some sort of dating app or dating platform for cowboys, like Data Farmer or something. I know that there was a TV show, Data Farmer. I don't know if there's an app, a farmer or a rancher or something like that, but I feel like it's somebody who is retiring, selling their property, wanting to go downsize. Oh, Pisces Moon did a cash app. Thanks, Pisces. Thanks for reminding me. Pisces Moon, we'll do you first, and then we'll come to Tammy and Misty. Pisces Moon, what was your question? Sorry, I forgot. Let me scroll. What was Pisces Moon's question? Was it messages from Spirit or something? Can't seem to see it. What was your question, Pisces Moon? Yes, I did say your name, Misty. I think we're coming down to you as well. Good things coming. Oh, thank you. Got it. Good things coming for Pisces Moon. Sorry about I'm multitasking. This is Misty, multitasking. No problem. Pisces Moon, good things coming. Let's have a look for you. Getting the word streams of income. So I feel like there could be various streams coming in. Could be disability and something else. Streams. You might even go into something like with your mother, cooking or something like that, selling things with your mother, doing something also from home. Good things coming. Yeah, you've got something to do with a work progression, things moving forward in achieving something that you've been trying to achieve for some time. You might pop down to, was it Guatemala or somewhere else? Sorry, I forgot the name of the country. I think you're going to pop down there. There could be movement there with the house. Sale. Good things coming. Yeah, you might decide to do something with your mother at home, like make special Honduras, yeah, make Honduran style food and for the community or something like that and sell it. You might also get involved with something like that. Specialty items. Or bring imports from Honduras or something like that and sell them to people. I know that there's probably bodegas and lots of things in New York, but there might be something missing there in the market that people are wanting. Because I'm thinking streams of income. So it's from something else. And I feel like you're doing it with your mother or doing it from home. Could be one or both. Victory is coming up for you, so you're going to have victory here. There is victory. There's also a possible partnership here too. An offer of a love chance offer, partnership. The two of you are planning a trip. You might meet this person traveling. You might meet him in Honduras. You could meet him traveling. Could be a business partner or a love partner. Somebody who might send you stuff. What's the speciality from Honduras? I'm kind of seeing something like a something wrapped in a banana leaf or something, like a Mexican thing similar to that. Okay. Or if it's not a banana leaf, it's something else. One of those rolled things. Okay. Roads opening, things coming up. It's like you want to have a baby. Page of Rods. You feel it's time you had a baby, or you want to have a baby, but you're confused about it because you're definitely going to get married. I feel like there's a marriage in the air for you and good things coming through victory with different streams of income. So have a think about that. Have a think and see how you're going to go about doing that one. All right. Thank you so much, Pisces Moon. Good to see you. That's interesting, Cicely. Interesting. I think it's a little bit out of your range though, but let's look at that when we get there. Cattle farming where? In Nigeria or in America? Okay, coming down to Tammy. How will I get students to do the DECA competition on Monday and Tuesday? Will they advance to state competition? Or how will my students do? Okay. Is there grazing land there for cattle? Sounds very complicated. How will your students do at the DECA competition? How's Tammy's students going to go at this competition? Let's have a look. I feel like one boy is going to win. Is it a team effort, or there's one standout student that's going to win something? Somebody's going to pop off. I'm feeling like there's a few pop-offs happening today. Yeah, somebody's going to pop off. I feel like it could be one of your students. I don't know if I've got like an E sounding name, like an Eric or something like that, first, second or last name. E. Two boys are a team. Okay. So it's just the two boys. I don't know if they're going to win a big prize. If there's money prize at the end of it, because you've got abundance coming out, you're going to be very proud of them. No matter which way you look at it, you're going to be very proud of them. Competition is going to be high. Oh, you've got 35 competing. Oh. There's two boys. I'm seeing somebody with fair skin, skinny boy. Fairly skinny looking. I'm not seeing the other boy, I'm just seeing one. Okay. I'm seeing one with maybe glasses on as well. That could be a different boy. I think he's going to do well. So that team, whoever he'll be a chubby boy with glasses. I feel like he's going to do okay as well. He might have dark hair. Different boy, yes, different. You're going to get some placements there. I feel like competition is going to be high, but you're going to get some placements. 5 teams might end up placing quite well. Yeah, 5 teams. Yeah, you have trained them well to be able to do what they need to do. I feel like some of them are slightly autistic or on the spectrum, and that they know what they're doing. They've kind of got it in the bag. Yeah. Yeah, all the best with that, Tammy. I think you're going to be very happy with the results. 5 teams of 2, I think, are going to place, at least. Messages from Spirit and good things coming to you as well, Misty. All right. Messages from Spirit and good things coming. Let's do the coffee cup oracle for a change. Messages from Spirit and good things coming to you. Hi, lucky lady, how are you? Welcome back. Good night, Tammy. Thank you. All the best with your competition. Thanks so much. Okay, good things coming to your messages from Spirit for Misty. Have I missed anybody else? I've got Lucky Lady and Cicely. Did I miss anybody else? Good things coming to you and messages from Spirit. Okay. Cunning wolves or cunning, jealous wolves around you. Yeah, that's your mother. She's sitting with your father. I think he's also pushing her to do it, or he's kind of supporting her. I don't know. Good things coming though. You want good things coming. You are going to get something in your favor to do with the scales of justice swinging in your favor and overcoming the challenges of a contract, the car note, etc. You are going to get that sorted out. Yeah, he's backing her up. Yeah, because she's in charge. She's the Aries. She's in charge. Yeah. He doesn't really care though. I feel like he doesn't really care. He just keeps praying that something's going to happen. But I don't think he really cares. Yeah, one way or the other. If she gets money or she doesn't get the money, I don't think he really cares. You've got some action and some new energy popping up. There's some action here. You are going to find loyal people, people who have got your back. You're going to be able to feel protected with that. Yeah, Cancerian men can just be hiding in the shadows as well. Yeah, and thinking their own thing, but hiding a lot of stuff. Ah, he knows that your father has a problem. Okay. Okay. Your mother's got a problem. All right. Yeah, well, it's not your problem. Misty, you've got other fish to fry, you know. Literally, you might be doing some fried fish. That could have popped out for some reason. Yeah, so you've got bigger fish to fry, and it's, you know, you don't need to be feeding the snake without the head, you know, feeding the beast. You don't need to be feeding it. I think he's just praying and hoping that something's going to change and shift. And when it comes to you and what she's asking you, he might not even know about it, or he doesn't care. Or he's just going along with the charade. You are highly protected. You've got the magic with you, and you are going to do some spells. You're going to do some more spells, some more casting of spells. And you don't think he cares, okay? Yeah. And you are going to ride off into the distance on this horse. Yeah. You're going to take off in a new direction, and it's going to be luck. And you're going to have the keys for success for everything. So the house key, the car key, the key to success, the key to the job, the business. I don't know if you and your daughter end up going to do some sort of kiosk or some sort of food truck or something. Yeah, that could also be transported to different places. I feel like instead of a hex, it's more like a return to sender protection spell. Yeah, I feel like it's more that. And like get out of my way sort of spell. Yeah. Lucky Lady, I'll come down to you after we do Cicely. The cattle farming. Yeah, I didn't get a good hit on that cattle farming idea. I feel like it might be out of your ballpark. If your father knows what he's doing and he's a good partner to do it with, then that could be a good idea. Like if he knows his stuff, but you don't really want to be physically involved with trying to monitor these things. And I kind of feel like there's not a lot of profit in it. There's not a lot of gains in it. You know, cattle farming's tricky. There's all sorts of weird things that happen to animals. Very competitive, and you can even get people stealing your cattle, taking your cattle. It can be tricky business. Yeah, it might be a road to look at, but it might not be the money that you want. The money may not be what you want. You're very confused about it. You're a bit torn. You don't really have the details. You don't have all the information that you need to make a decision. And when you do make a decision, you'll make a decision. And you might cut the whole idea off, or you might do it quickly. But I don't know. I kind of feel like it's more complicated than it's worth. And there's more money involved in it than you think, that then you can kind of fathom, like expenses with cattle, you know, dipping them against diseases and stuff like that, feeding them, you know, like there's just a lot of stuff involved, and don't know if there's a lot of money there. I feel like your money's somewhere else. I feel like it's more like fabricating something, a factory, like if you did like a milk factory or something, a factory that came out, you know, some other products that were related to cattle or dairy or something like that. That could be something else, but more like manufacturing instead of the actual cattle. Yeah. Okay. But you'll consider it and you'll decide what that you think is the best move. All right. Lucky lady. Anyone who has a question, please get your questions in. Things have been so crazy. I'm wondering what is next for me in all areas. Okay, let's just see what comes up. Let's just see what comes up for you, lucky lady. Okay, I'm getting 1111, so I feel like the doors are opening, the path is opening, the road's opening for you. I feel like it's sort of like success, taking off in a new direction. You might even go into a bingo hall or play bingo, because I'm getting that number 11, like lucky, yeah, 11 could be a good lucky number for you. And often 1111 for me is about the path opening, the door opening, and something popping up. Okay, lucky lady. Let's see. Hanged man. Okay, you're not reacting as much as you used to. You're kind of taking things nicely, and you're not biting at the bait that's given to you. You're waiting for the right offer. You're not biting at something that's not delivering. You might have some pushback from somebody from your past, or somebody circling back around. You do have an outcome here of more money coming in, and also abundance, and also a nice relationship that you don't see coming, a good partnership that you don't see coming. And travel's always coming up for you, or a move, or definitely a travel with somebody. And patience is going to pay off. So if you've been sifting and sorting through kind of different offers, you're sorting out the chaff with the wheat, the crap, like you're getting rid of the ones that are not living up to their potential, and you're going to wait it out until the right ones come in, because they will. And when they do, you're going to be very happy with the choice that you've made. And the Ten of Cups confirms that as well. Yeah. You've got a nice relationship that's going to come in. If it's not already in, it's going to come in, and you know it's going to be the right one. There's not going to be any question about it. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for that. And for that Venusian. Or to create your own milk supply, that's the reason for that. Do you need to have the cows to create your own milk company, or you can just get other people to get the milk for you? It's a lot of work. You can just be the distributor of the milk. What is the energy for the weekend? I'm about to go out this weekend. Oh, good. And anything in love for Misty? Let's do Venusian. What is the energy for the weekend? You're thinking about going out. Energy for the weekend. Let's do 3, 3, and 3. For Venusian. I'm getting the words, the name Tom Rogers. I don't know what that is. Tom Rogers. Is it a name of a drink? You might go somewhere where they have cocktails. Cocktails are looking good. There is a nice opportunity here of meeting somebody. Let me do 3 cards. You will decide where you want to go. Nice opportunity of meeting somebody. Wheel. Could be somebody jealous. Be careful not to get pregnant. If you do go somewhere you've been before, you might decide that you've had enough of that. Like you might feel like it's the ending of something. You might close out a cycle with somewhere that you've been and go somewhere new. So it could be the last time you go somewhere that, if you've been there a lot before, endings and beginnings. And it could be because you're getting jealous vibes from somebody there. There could even be somebody around you who's pregnant, or you bump into who says that they're pregnant or something like that. Could be a friend. Let's have a look. 3 from this one. 3, 3, 3. Okay, courting man. Man about town. He could be a bit shy, withholding, but he does notice you. You know, it could be an interesting weekend. You know, to a certain point, I feel. An interesting weekend. Is it going to be, you know, a magical weekend? I feel like if you put yourself somewhere interesting and somewhere new, it might be more advantageous for you to be there. But that can be at any time of the day, any time of the, you know, week, etc. But if you just want to have fun, I feel like there's no harm in that, going out and enjoying yourself. But you might get a bit of jealousy from somebody in the area. Male or female, actually. It could be male as well. Misty, anything in love messages. I'm seeing Venusian, I'm seeing you sitting near a fireplace in like a lodge style lobby, or somewhere nice, somewhere fancy. It looks like it's Christmassy. Yeah, I would say go somewhere fancy. Even if it's just to charge your energy up, like recharge your manifestation energy of going to a nice, you know, a nice place. try not to go to any dive bars unless you just want to have fun and let loose. Yeah, but if you want to kind of like work the magic, I feel going somewhere. I mean, you could sell some of those oils at the speakeasy. Yeah, a doggone mess. Yeah, you might sell some of those oils at the speakeasy. Okay, love for Misty, lovely. But I'm seeing a beautiful decorated, like, huge fireplace. So it looks like something in a lobby with like stones around it, wood or stones. It looks really nice. Anything in love, love messages for Misty. Let's have a look, Misty, what's going on? I'm getting a G initial for you, G for Gary. Fair male, somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background. Could be somebody fairish, single, somebody who's definitely single. Oh, we've got twin flame. So if it's a good twin flame, it's not going to be karmic, it's going to be effortless and worth the effort, like surprisingly interesting. Surprisingly interesting. Somebody quite spiritual as well. You might meet somebody at a spiritual group or a I don't know if you're going to go to some sort of spiritual group or meditation, but usually a lot of women go to those things. But love interest. I do feel like you could easily bump into somebody at a market, like a Christmas market. Getting Christmas market. Something where there's gifts, gift wrapping gifts. Somebody looking for gifts, shopping, Christmas shopping. Yeah, you got more than one choice here, Misty. More than one option and choice. Yeah, you usually don't like twin flames. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you've got a decision to make, Venusian, whether you should go to the speakeasy and sell oils and be around the jealousy, or to go somewhere different. You could do both. You might go in the afternoon, like on a Saturday or something, to the place with the fireplace. Could be a Christmassy sort of event, or even somewhere to take your child, your daughter. Yeah, it could be like a nice Christmassy sort of vibe. But you could meet somebody from out of town, or who's visiting, or who's bringing visitors in. I don't know what they've got in Phoenix, but I remember when I was in Las Vegas, they had this really beautiful like Christmas lights type of thing set up, like a walk-through type of lobby that had all these beautiful Christmas decorations, but big ones. I don't know if they've got anything like that in Phoenix. I'm also getting the airport coming up too. Something near the airport maybe. Yes, Misty, just be open to new... I feel like you're very business focused at the moment, and Misty, and I feel like you're going to get your money sorted out is going to be what you're focusing on. But, you know, if you're going to meet someone, they'll just come in. Hi, Cicely. Well, you live near the airport. Okay. I wonder if there's some sort of... Is there a Christmas decoration type of like festival type of thing or something you can go to. You might take your daughter or something like that. Yeah, it's looking good though. Any luck or money coming in for Sicily? You're on the right path, Misty. You're definitely on the right path. You're doing everything that's to be done. Oh, that's driving. No, I felt like walking. A drive-through light show. That's typical, isn't it? Yeah. But you might do something fun. Go for a hot chocolate. Oh, the zoo lights. Okay. You might go for a hot chocolate somewhere nice in a nice hotel lobby in the afternoon or something like that. Any luck or money coming in? Okay. Luck or money? Oh, it's on the other side of the airport. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to mix it up a bit. I feel like you've got different options. You're going to mix it up a bit. You're going to do a few different things. That's what I would do if you feel like going out. Okay. There is a soulmate coming in, Sicily. I feel like a soulmate's here. You're taking back your power and control in the situation. You are going out to a Christmas party or going out to some sort of event or fun times with you. It's like you're not focused on that though. You're kind of like focused on your children, kids, home, family, you know, family at home, like in your home country. So I kind of feel like you need a minute to just have a breath, like take a breath and work out what it is that you want to have moving forward that's going to give you joy and fun, because all Leos need to have joy and fun in their lives. Otherwise, they just get bogged down with too much responsibility and it's just all too much hard work, you know? And you want a man to do the hard work, the heavy lifting for you. You just want to have a little bit more fun in your life. So that could be a message for you to have more fun. And that way, meeting somebody at a nice event or party could be the way to go. Recently started to get scared of marriage. Yeah, well, it can be scary when you're married to the wrong person. That's for sure. Any other message for Sicily to do with love? I feel like you'll go somewhere in your area. Okay, you feel like you need to change things up, shift things up. Yeah. To get something new and balanced and good into your life, you feel like you need to shift something up. Big like changes coming in, but you feel like you need to push something and shift it up a bit. And there's also the latest trend of girls having like their own date nights with themselves. That's like a manifestation thing, like enjoying yourself, taking yourself out for a date, enjoying your own date by yourself, and then seeing how that unfolds. Yep. Oh, you've been feeling some of the same thoughts. Okay. Yeah, the drive through different neighbourhoods is a different thing. Yeah, Venusia needs to go out somewhere that's fancy so she can meet some potential interesting men who are floating around, you know. And there could be some single fathers out there as well who are taking their children to do something fun on the weekend, you know. But it has to be a little bit interactive. Yep. Sitting in cars doing drives it's a neighbourhood thing, you know. or a walk. But no, I feel it's more something fancy. You really need to change, Cicely. Yeah, you're going to need a minute to breathe, to assess everything, because it's been very busy, and to take a breath of fresh air and then assess what needs to change. Yeah, but I do feel like if it's all work and no play for Leos, it can backfire down the road. Hi, Love Fortunia, come in late. Yeah. Do you have a yes or no question for me? Welcome to the live and subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Omni Gangster. How are you, my dear? Flower Power. You're most welcome. Thank you for welcoming me. You're most welcome. I'm doing a free yes or no for new people, new subscribers, so welcome in. And thank you all for joining today, and please share out that playlist for the 2026 horoscopes by sign. I really appreciate that. That'll really help the channel, because YouTube just don't help me. It doesn't help me anymore. I'm good, thanks, Flower Power. I'm good. Yeah, YouTube just don't push anymore. They're not pushing anything anywhere. Yeah, it's a good idea telling them that you don't want to get married. Yeah, because it's just a line that they're using, Cicely. It's a line. Yeah, they think that they're telling you that because it's what you want to hear. You've already got your residency. You don't need to be sponsored. You know, like, no. Unless they're very traditional and you know that, and they're religious or something and they believe in marriage. Yeah, I would turn it back on them and say, well, why do you want to get married? What for? What do you want to get married for? I'd put it back on them. Yep. A lot of men just want to get married so you can pay half the bills, or that women can take care of them. That's what they're doing in America, a lot of men. You know, you want a man who wants to get married for different reasons. To have a family, to be a provider. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Women are just catching on. They're catching on. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Yeah, the marriage has to be worth it, Cicely. It's got to be worth it. Otherwise, if it's not worth it, then you're better off by yourself. Some people are better by themselves. Some people are actually better married. I've noticed that, and I think it's, I was talking to Venusian about it the other day. I think it's to do with your astrology. Some people are richer when they're single. Like when I got divorced, I did a lot better than when I was married. Yeah, but some people need somebody else to launch them into success, just to have somebody beside them. Somebody better by themselves, somebody better accompanied by somebody else. And you know yourself which one you are, whether you're, you know, better by yourself or better with someone else. But if you want to have a family and you want more children, then, you know, marriage is a good option with the right person. It's not too much for you if you're married to the right person. Yeah. Yeah, Misty, we're not going to even go to the dusties anymore. No, they can go and breathe dust. You know, that's all they're good at, is breathing dust. Reverse Uno. Yeah, some people with strong Libra are good in partnerships. It can kind of help them, you know, help them kind of jump, you know, to the next level. I had a girlfriend who needed to be in a relationship to be very successful in her own launching brand business. She homewares. She launched a homeware business that was extremely successful. But she needed to be married first or be living with this guy first. Yeah. And then it all happened after that. It all kind of accelerated. Okay. Omni Gangster. What are some good things coming in 2026 for me that I should focus on? More that they can breathe the asbestos. They're snorting it. It's like they're like bulls snorting dust. Yeah. Breathing dust. Okay. Omni Gangster. Good things for 2026. And also Leos are often better at romance than they are with marriage. A lot of times Leos just need another Leo style partner, a romantic partner, but not necessarily a marriage partner, but a good romantic partner is the best for a Leo, a good one. What are some good things happening for Omni Gangster? Omni Gangster. Good things coming in 2026 and what to focus on. Omni Gangster. If you're new, you can do a free yes or no question. If you'd like a detailed reading, you can do $5 or more USD for one topic, one question. Okay, what are some good things coming up for Omni Gangster? Looks like money is on the cards here for you. Money, wealth, lucky money, King and Queen of Pentacles, nice partnership potential, or a man with money coming in. Work and flow of money here. A nice offer. Could also be a male or female, depending on what you're looking for. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And having good alliances with people, something to look out for. Something interesting here with money though. Money and love, I feel, is coming up strongly. Omni Gangster, this is your reading. Taking a chance on somebody, giving somebody a chance, giving somebody an opportunity to impress you, because you could be impressed with them, could come back to you with an overflowing cup of happiness. That's nice. Nice one. Thank you, Starlight Whisperers. Thank you, thank you. You can have a look at the caption in the comments at the top, the pinned comment. And if you're new, you can do a free yes or no question. You've got to get it in quick though, because we have done last calls and we're going to close in a minute. If nobody else does a super chat, we'll be closing. You were going to ask about career and money. Yeah, it's looking really good. Looking really, really good. Two Leos together are often a very good match because they both have the similar values. Will you be dating in 2026? Okay. Yes, it looks like a person of, if you're looking for a man, could be a man who is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it's a yes. Somebody could also be a lawyer, works with the law, works with contracts, or is a teacher, somebody who is quick-witted and intelligent is what I'm getting with that one. Thank you, thank you. Looks like there is a man there. I don't know. We're going to have to do a reading on that one. Have to do a proper reading on that one. You would know. Is there anything I should focus on? Misty. To get your spiritual business going again. I feel like you're doing one thing at a time. It's like, okay, you've got your job and you've also got your catering business. I feel like the spiritual business is going to evolve naturally. It's going to evolve organically and naturally when you feel set in the community of where you want to be. You're welcome, Fortuna, you're welcome. Oh, that was Starlight. Sorry, Starlight. I'll do that one for you. Just a minute, Starlight. I thought that you were Fortuna, yeah. I'll do that one for you in a minute. After we do Misty, we'll do Starlight's yes or no question. Is there anything I should focus on with spiritual business? Yeah, I feel like you're going to kind of nut it down to an organic kind of selection. I still see you doing groups, hosting groups, but you might need to sort your ideas out and work it out. It's going to be, the road will open for you. Yeah, you might do healing groups and kind of spiritual groups, like meetups, and bring women in to kind of like do a circle or something. Like they might do it, you know, come in and do a circle, you know, for $20 or something on a certain night of the week or something like that. And you're going to do Reiki, you're going to do this or that. Yeah, so that's something to consider. The road will open for you, and I feel you're going to teach. I feel you're going to teach. You might teach mediumship, psychic abilities, tarot or something. I feel like you're going to end up teaching. I think you'd be a good teacher, actually. Because I think you're quite personable. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Starlight Whisper. Yeah, that's a good idea, Misty. Is the person I'm seeing the one? Okay, let's have a look. How long have you seen this person for? Could definitely be the one, yes. You're going to have an epiphany, awakening, a judgment about them very soon. It's like you're going to see the light with them. If you haven't seen it already, it's going to be boom, an epiphany, an awakening, and awareness. And I think you're going to make your decision about this person pretty quick. It's not going to take long. It's going to be very, very quick. If they're the one or not. You might have your mind on something else. So there could be also, I'll just put the signs out there: Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Leo as well, and Gemini, Libra as well. So there could be two different people here, and you're thinking about maybe somebody from the past and comparing them to that person, but you're going to make your decision about this person that you're seeing now very soon. It's going to happen very soon. Or the other person is going to come in. There could be two people. So somebody else is going to come in, whether they're from the past or the future, they're going to come in, and you're going to be able to compare the two people. All right? That's what I'm seeing for you, my dear. But I don't think there's a loss. I feel like you're going to make the right decision either way. It's going to be your choice. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to leave the chat open for a minute, see if we've got any last calls coming in. That's a good, Misty. Good. Thank you all for joining. Truly appreciate it. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. Join me on the next lives, and please share out that playlist for the 2026 horoscopes by sign. Yeah, it gives you a 12-month reading, and share it out to your friends and family, and they can check their sun, moon and rising on that list. It's pinned in my announcement page. Okay. Thank you so much, Misty. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon. Yeah, I'll be back soon. Yeah, I thought it was a misprint. That's no problem. Got it. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care. See you on the next live. Ciao for now.